Well, welcome to the show. Guess who's on the show tonight? He just won a Tony, no, not a Tony Award, Golden Globe Award. Seth Rogen and the stars of the show, the studio, join us. And then Ambler native actor Maxwell Simkins, you know, from that show, Shifting Gears. He's also going to be here. I met him a few years ago, Vince.
Yeah.
He's 19 years old.
Did you drive stick?
What?
Could you drive stick?
I could drive a stick. I learned on a stick.
I bet you did.
I learned on the stick, 4 on the floor. There was a double date back then.
Yeah.
4 on the floor, or there was also I had to learn how to drive a stick on the column.
Oh.
Now you're too young to know.
I ain't to learn.
The column is very difficult.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Top 3. Well, I'm not going to talk about the Eagles, I'll tell you that, but I will talk about the Buffalo Bills. They've played their final game at that stadium, Highmark Stadium.
Orchard Park there.
Yes, and are now selling off parts of the actual stadium, you know, like the seats and stuff like that.
Yeah, things that make sense.
But they're also selling off the urinals.
Oh.
Because they had, you know, there's not many stadiums that have trough urinals anymore, but they did. Stainless steel troughs. So, I don't know.
What don't you know?
If I had a big loft apartment, I might do it. Because I'm not opposed to a troughed urinal.
I'm not opposed to a urinal for my own personal use. I don't know that I want to own one
That has been peed in.
that has seen more shaft than
40 years
Yeah.
of pee.
It reminds me like the older Catholic schools, like when we would,
Yeah.
you'd have it was like the whole wall was a trough. Like they would tile the wall and then step up and pee down.
I mean, and you could not miss.
You couldn't miss,
in other
but
words.
you also had no privacy.
You know, I went to Catholic school as well. In our grade school, this was very weird. The urinal was round. So it's a bunch of guys standing around looking at each other while you pee.
Eye contact. An eye contact.
I
urinal.
hated it. I hated it.
I would have the people. I'd have the proper authorities investigate that. That
Absolutely.
That doesn't sound right to me.
Yeah,
So-
there's also down in Pennsport. Is that the name of it? Yeah, Pennsport in South Philadelphia.
pub?
The place is called Moonshine.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of that?
No, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm not.
It's been around forever.
Yeah.
And if you go in there, they have a trough underneath the stools. So you're sitting at the bar, and you can tap your feet and feel the metal of a trough from way back in the olden days.
They aren't encouraging people to.
Not anymore.
Correct, okay,
But that's why
gotcha.
they were there originally. Way back, you could sit there, drink your beer, drink your alcohol, and if you needed to go, you could just go right there.
Break the seal right there.
You didn't ever have to get up.
Must have smelled nice in there.
Oh, horrible. They won't do that anymore.
The musty odor of.
Ew. Okay, let's talk about love
Oh, please.
and heartbreak.
Okay.
A woman in Michigan has resorted to a billboard. She bought a billboard to try to get her man back. Now, here it is. The billboard says, "Take me back." I thought it said Abby. "I miss and love you. Love, Jaden." Now, Jaden is a woman. At first, there was confusion because I thought it was Abby. His name is Abe, and her nickname for him is Abby. Okay? So Jaden took to this bill. She bought this billboard.
So what you have there? You got A, B, and a couple C's.
Are you sure those aren't D's?
I don't know. I can't. I'm trying. I
Now-
actually thought it was Amy Winehouse for a minute.
Obviously, that seems very embarrassing to me, that you would go to that desperation. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
She cheated on him,
Oh.
and he said, "Get out of my life."
The glow up.
And now she's trying to get him back with a billboard.
That always does it, doesn't it?
Well, that's a grand gesture. Would that affect you if somebody cheated on you?
No. Mm-mm.
Me either.
No.
Not-
Trust is so important.
It so is.
Now.
Here's the thing. I just found this, and I think we should implement this here at Fox 29. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You're just over 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you are over 40, it feels like the weekends don't last long enough.
yeah.
Right? So check out this graphic. A study found that people over 40 need 4 days off a week to be good at their jobs. No wonder we suck.
Yeah.
A 2-day weekend is just not enough. 40-year-old workers need at least a 4-day weekend to be sharper and more productive.
Well, I will say this, on the hours that we work,
Yeah.
it's very difficult. It's becoming more and more difficult to rebound. In other words, we are night owls. We go into our weekend, we go to a normal shift, and then Sunday we have to readjust. And basically, I never feel right anymore. Like I used to kind of, Friday I'd take a nap, I'd feel good. Saturday, Sunday, now I just feel
When did it start to kick in? This
40, about 40.
About a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but in my case, I've done this lifestyle for 15 years. Straight.
I've done it since 1999.
Yeah.
Now, here's the downside. I'm only 36 years old.
Well, that's right.
It takes its toll. Well, it's never going to happen.
No, but
It's
4 day.
fine.
Look, if you can work, if you can be productive,
Yeah.
if the bar is 40 hours and you can do 4 10-hour days, then do it.
I would be willing to do that. I think within five years, we will be down to a 4-day work week.
Some.
Yeah.
Some. Not our business.
All right, I got to take a break. Did I tell you that Seth Rogen is on the show?
I heard you filling your trough.
Well, oh, it's leaking again.
Oh,
Darn
no.
it.
Tonight on Mike,
Something funny. There's something funny going on here.
I'm pretty sure this is how I always act.
Seth Rogen and his co-stars from The Studio join us. Plus,
Carter, what are you doing?
I'm about to drop a killer meme in the Bronis Brothers group chat.
he's one of the stars of the show Shifting Gears. Ambler native Maxwell Simkins is here. That's all tonight on Mike.
Everyone wants something from me, and I can't give it to them.
If you guys are actually open to doing something different, I have a lot of ideas.
We love new ideas.
Just not too new, because we got a pretty tight formula that we got to hit.
I wouldn't say it's a formula so much as a structure that we 100% know works, so we're going to do it over and over again.
Fine is not good enough. This is racist. You want to bring down the studio? Why didn't you shut this party down?
Why do you keep lying?
What is wrong with you?
The Studio is so good, and now they are award winners. Seth is here. Ike is here. Chase is here. Welcome to Philadelphia, everybody.
Thank you for having us, Philly. Love you.
Yeah, I was reading this one article, and it described the Studio as a satirical cringe comedy. You ever heard of that, Seth? Described that way?
I've heard the phrase cringe comedy. I think at times it might make you. I get that. I don't. I think we view it more as stressful, anxiety-inducing. I try to bring the world into the panic I feel on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
That's why.
Seth and Ike, well, congratulations on the awards. Fantastic. And Chase is going to be right behind you with an award very soon, I bet. Right, Chase?
Oh, we'll see about
The
that.
actors coming up.
Actors are just around the corner.
Okay, that used to be the SAG Awards, right? The Plastic Surgery
SAG
Awards or whatever, the SAG Awards.
The actors is a weird name.
It is.
The nickname.
Yeah.
The
acties.
Acties.
Why, Seth, how long have you known Ike?
We've known each other 15 years or something like that.
Wow.
When I first met him, I thought he was Danny McBride's assistant. True. And I asked him to go to get me some weed.
And I got
And he did. And I was like, man, Danny's got a great assistant. He's really good. And I slowly realized he was my co-star.
Oh my God! When I look at Ike, I always think of Mad TV. I don't want to go way back, but I do go way back. God, I missed that show, Ike.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's roll a couple clips.
Roll the clip. Seth,
Yes.
why do you think the Studio is so popular? Because the majority of the people watching have never been involved in the industry.
Yeah, I think that's such a funny point, if I'm being honest. Like, traditionally, people like things that are about very specific worlds that are not the world they are a part of. Like Succession. I know nothing about business. I love Succession. I know nothing of dragons and incest, but I love Game of Thrones.
I do know a little bit about
those. I know. I think I know nothing of advertising, and I love Mad Men. You know what I mean? I think if a show does its job well, it's both about something very specific, but also has ideas and storylines that are universal and appeal to everybody. And that's exactly what we're trying to do. Yeah.
Well, then, Chase, why do you think people like horror films so much? I mean, I like bodies.
Bodies.
Body. And I know what you did last summer, stuff like that. Chase, what do you think that is?
Body.
I think people like horror because it's people at their most extreme and at their wits' end. I mean, that's when you're screaming your head off and you see your life flash before your very eyes, and that's its own sort of emotional release. I don't think a lot of people can relate to being chased with a bloody knife, and
Oh God.
Yeah.
Not to get into the weeds on the business, but what is a oneer?
A oneer is a continuous shot that has no cutting in it, basically. Yeah.
Isn't that? Don't you have to do a lot of takes?
Yeah, we do a ton of takes.
How annoying.
And this shot, for example, the camera starts on a steady cam and then gets attached to a crane. And then when it went over that wall, the guy was taking it off the crane and now is holding it in his hands. So not only does the performance have to be good and the timing right, but there's a huge amount of technical stuff happening behind the camera that has to all work perfectly in order for the shots to come together.
So, Ike, is that even more nerve-wracking, knowing that if you blow your line, you got to do this whole thing again?
If you blow the line, here's how it goes down.
Okay.
You blow the line, and then either Seth or Evan walk you kind of aside off into a small room, and then they slap you as hard as they can in your face.
Beat the crap out of you.
Canadians are nice? No.
No.
So after a couple of pops, I learned my lesson, and I don't make any more mistakes.
Hey, Seth, real quickly here. When you're walking down the street, let's say you're in Philadelphia visiting, I don't know if you've ever been here or not.
I haven't, but I would love to go.
I love Philly.
Oh, yeah. This is our 250th anniversary, as a matter of fact, birthplace of America. So when you're out in public, what do they respond to? Do they go back to the virgin? What do they say to you?
They go back to when I was a virgin.
And that was just last year, wasn't it?
It's like high school again. They yell, "Hey, virgin!" It's all sorts of different stuff. I go to airport. I mean, often in airports, and TSA agents are all big Pineapple Express fans. That's what
Pineapple Express.
over the years is your average TSA agent is a huge pothead.
Well, congratulations again. Let's go get some more trophies. What do you say?
Sold. I would love that.
Great, congratulations. Let's go. Everybody check out the studio. We'll be right back.
Hey, man. Can I get one more? Of course. Here you go, valued customer.
Carter, we don't do free refills.
Oh, yeah, that's not a free refill because I didn't charge them for the first one.
You're giving away free coffee? We only do that for firemen, and not because they're hot, because they're heroes. Hot heroes.
Mom, it's like the freemium model in gaming. Once they get hooked on the coffee, they'll buy everything else we sell.
We only sell coffee.
That's the problem. That was a clip from Ambler native Maxwell Simpkins series called Shifting Gears. Max, good to see you again, my brother.
Great to see you. How you been?
I've been good.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
You came on Good Day, years ago.
Years.
So I need an update. Well, let's remind everybody your story. Well, you grew up in Ambler?
In Ambler till I was 11. And then,
what high school? Oh, you didn't?
No, elementary school.
Elementary.
I went to Germantown Academy.
And then decided to do what?
And then, I started acting when I was 6. And I did the film And So It Goes with Diane Keaton and Michael Douglas and directed by Rob Reiner. And that was, I did a few films going back and forth wherever they'd shoot in school. And then I booked the Disney Channel series Bizaardvark.
Yeah.
And moved to LA, and ever since then I've just lived in LA. So
What's the biggest difference between Ambler and LA?
oh, I've become a baby to the cold. I went to the Eagles game with Wallow and his cousin the other day, and that was a rough loss. That was a rough loss.
It was really bad.
Really bad loss. But I used to be able to go out like in 30-degree weather in shorts and a t-shirt,
That's right.
play in the snow. Now I go outside, it's raining. I'm like, I need a puffer jacket. I need
right.
30 layers.
Somebody to hold an umbrella
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
Because you're an LA dude now.
That's right.
Hollywood.
That's right. Hollywood.
Where are you living out there?
I live in the Marina Del Rey,
Oh,
so right
that's
by
awesome.
Santa Monica. Yep.
Yeah, I used to do a show in Marina Del Rey.
Oh, yeah.
At the Marina Del Rey Hotel.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, maybe you've seen that. What were you doing at 6?
At 6, I did the movie And So It Goes with Rob Reiner and Michael Douglas and Diane Keaton. Then I did a movie called Love the Coopers with Timmy Chalamet.
But how did you get
Oh,
those?
how did I get those? So basically, when I was at 6, I always wanted to be on Disney Channel. That was the goal, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to do the do-do-do-doos. When I got to do that at 12, that was like dream come true. But basically, my parents always knew I was very creative, very energetic as a kid. So my parents went out and found an agent in Jersey. And originally they were like, you know, he's a little young. But then the role came up for And So It Goes, and they called us, and I was blessed enough to book it. And from
Normally,
there,
it starts with like commercials and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Did you ever do any of that?
I did that later on, actually.
I'll be darned.
I did some Kmart commercials and like a orange Halo commercial.
Okay.
But
Like the little citrusy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I was lucky. I was thrown right in the deep end. Started with feature films, and from there, kind of worked my way backwards.
You have a list, like you said, Rob Reiner, Diane Keaton.
Yeah.
Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas. There are people that most people will never meet or work with, and you got to do that.
Yeah, I'm blessed. You know, I'm very lucky. Like Timmy Chalamet. He's doing incredible
Timmy.
now. Yeah,
Timmy,
Timmy.
yeah.
Oh, Timmy.
You know Timmy?
I wouldn't say I know him, but
you met him.
Yeah. We took him. Me and my dad's good friends with Mario Lemieux.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hockey fame.
Hockey fame. So when that shot in Pittsburgh in 2014, so Mario, I think he's still one of the owners.
Mm-hmm.
So we used to take him to the games every weekend. Us and Timmy
wow.
Chalamet. So that's a pretty cool story. Now that you think about it, now that he's
Really?
out
Well,
there winning the Oscar, you know what I mean?
He's gonna get an Oscar,
That's
yes.
right. Oh, for sure. We're rooting for Timmy.
Jerry O'Connell talked about when Rob Reiner passed and how important Rob Reiner was to him when he did Stand By Me at a young age. You worked with him at a young age.
Yes.
Can you talk about what he was like to work with when you're in a young age like that? You're doing something so...
He was, the first thing I will say is he was a great guy. Great guy, very understanding, very kind. You know, when you're 6 years old and you're put in a business environment, you're running around throwing things, and most people would probably be like the saying in Hollywood is you never work with kids or dogs or animals. But, you know, they casted us, and there were a lot of kids in that film. Not a lot. There was like 4 or 5. But he was incredible, very kind, very, very acknowledging. He gave us a lot of notes on little things and taught us just how you're supposed to work in the industry.
That's how everybody says he's such
very
a sweet,
professional, very
sweet
professional.
man.
Yes.
I met him twice, I guess. Well, one was when he was directing When Harry Met Sally.
Oh yes, wow.
So
incredible
giving,
film. Yeah.
Kat Dennings in your show there,
yes.
she's local.
Yeah, Bryn Mawr.
Yeah.
I remember the very first time I did a test, which is like the final audition. We just got to talking. She's like, "Oh, you're from Philly," and I was like, "Yeah," and we just started talking about local stuff that
you were in.
I was in. Yep, that was my end.
Well, so you're 19 now, right?
Yes, sir.
So, there's very attractive.
Yes. Yeah.
Who's the? Name some names of actresses
Spare no
that
details.
you've met.
Yeah. I did a film that didn't end up getting produced called Fool's Day with Margot Robbie.
For the love of God.
She's beautiful, so that was good.
I'll let her know when I get home.
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, don't want 7, 8 toes.
Maxwell was talking about you again today, Mark.
Yep. Her. Let's see, who else?
Well, she's hard to beat.
Yeah, that's hard to beat. That's up there. You know what
Now,
I mean?
do you think you'll be in LA the rest of your life?
You know, I love LA, but at the same time, I love New York. I love Philadelphia.
Yeah.
You know, it's the city that raised me. I keep coming back. All my family's here.
And you still root for our teams?
100%.
Yeah.
Huge Sixers fan.
Is there
Go
a
Sixers.
Eagles bar in LA that you found
No,
yet?
no.
They're hard to find.
It
I'm
is
telling
very
you.
hard to find, especially when everyone there likes the 49ers, everyone likes the Raiders. So it's like, yeah,
Good to see you, my man.
Yeah, good to see you. Thank you so
Say
much
hi
for
to the
having me.
family,
Will
okay?
do.
Great to
Thank you
meet
so
you.
much. Thank you. Great
Next
meeting
time
you.
you're back here, come on back.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
We have a midnight snack. Next. You know, Vince, I think we have a lawsuit on our hands.
I think so.
We will need to be compensated because this food manufacturer stole the name of our dance routine.
The Heavenly Hunks.
Heavenly Hunks.
Yeah.
So this better be pretty darn good.
I'm the oatmeal, you're the
Candy.
dark chocolate.
Thank you. All right, let's open this sucker.
All right, let's go.
What are the...
I think they're just little
pellets?
Let's see. Ready? Oh yeah, that's rabbit
Oh,
food.
yeah, this looks like... That's...
Okay. All right. Well,
This looks like dog food, like a treat.
it's not very good. I think Megan wants it to be good, but it's not very good.
Yeah, Megan said she liked these. Mm-hmm. No. It's about a 3 out of 12.
Yeah. That's actually made out of an Amazon shipping box. Yeah.
No.
We're much better Heavenly Hunks.
I mean,
than
I get the idea. It's basically a square cookie.
Well, it's got like a Mounds
Yeah.
kind of chocolate coconut thing going on.
Are you taking the other side tonight?
No, I was just moving it over for you, pal.
All right, thank you.
Making room.
But feel free to always take any side you want. All right, it's time for the midnight moment. His favorite, bird
Flightless bird.
is a penguin. Now watch this penguin. He sees a camera lens and is fascinated by it.
Yes.
So lay back, we'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy.